because it's just his bass line.
So
Tiger Woods is the greatest.
No clearance. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast. I am your co-host Tyler here with my brother from another J. My brother, how you doing today?
No clearance. Your brother from another J?
No clearance.
That was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. I'm doing great. You know, it's a beautiful day out. I walked my dog sitting and walked the dog. It was nice.
Okay.
I'm having a nice, smooth day. I had a stomachache, stuck in the toilet for like 25 minutes. It was crazy. I thought I was gonna die, but I survived.
That's some real personal information about brother. You thought you was gonna die on the toilet?
Personal. Yeah, I was stuck on there. I was on there. I was like, oh, my stomach. And I was like, I was stuck.
When you say stuck, you mean like your ass was stuck in it? Like
no,
you
like
get out
I
of
just
it?
every time I stood up, more came. It was crazy. It's gross. I don't know why we're talking about this.
I've had that in the past couple of days too. I feel you on that, bro.
Nah, that shit was that was. Anyways, let's change the subject.
Well,
you
look,
asked
man,
me way too many questions about it.
You the one brought it up, fam.
I know, but
welcome to the No Clearance Podcast, man, where we discuss sports, hip hop, tech, geek culture, and it's just really everyday black man conversation. You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, please subscribe to our podcast channel. Okay. Leave us a 5-star rating and leave us a great review. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this on YouTube, man, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Anything else they need to do? Oh, if you're watching this on Spotify does reviews and ratings now. Shout out to Spotify for doing all of that. So yeah, we would definitely appreciate that.
5-star review.
You know, help us spread the good word that we giving out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and then after you do all that, man, you know, make sure you go to noclearancepod.com/shop. Get you some merch, get you the shirt, hoodie. We got dad caps coming soon. We got a new shirt coming soon. So be on the lookout for all of that. But yes, please go there, support the podcast by buying some merch. We would greatly appreciate that, man. Greatly appreciate that.
No clearance.
Yo, Jay, so much has gone on since we've talked. You wasn't here on the episode last week.
Yeah, I couldn't be on it. It was a great episode. Yeah.
Yes.
Shoot.
Big shout out to Selena, man.
She knew her shit. I was like, I was listening. I was like, wow, this is really informative. It was nice. It was a great episode. I love how it turned into gospel hour too. It was great.
You know, it's a part of me.
Took over the show last week.
It's a part of me that I don't get. It's not like I don't get to express it much. But on this podcast specifically, we discuss hip hop, and you know, there's no point in bringing it up when you're not in that, you know, in that world. And
you're right,
you know, Selena has, you know, her father's a pastor, and I mean, she knows a lot of gospel artists. Like the one she was bringing up, I would never even think to listen to, but I heard them, you know, growing up on gospel radio.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when I made that graphic for the top 5, I didn't know anybody on her list.
You ain't know Kurt Franklin? Oh, I'm about to say.
Well, everybody know Kurt Franklin. I don't even remember who's on that list, but I was like, I don't know who these people are.
Well, you should tune in, man. You should tune in one of these days, man. Don't be afraid.
I'll listen to it.
Matter of fact,
channel.
I've really been I've been listening to Kurt Franklin's not Kurt Franklin, Fred Hammond's album, The Inner Court, man. That junk came out like 94, but that junk crank. That junk crank.
Damn, that's so funny. They got old school. They got old school gospel. They got new school gospel.
But what's so crazy about his joint is, bro, it's really not old school. Like, I know it came out in the 90s, but you listen to it today, you're like, it's some of the most timeless music ever.
Yeah. Well, I feel like a lot of gospel songs I don't know if this is right, but there aren't a lot of gospel songs like they sing the songs that are like in the church too. Like there's like a bunch of like, you know, like the songs that are always sing, like the hymns, everyday songs. The hymns. That's what it is.
No, those are old.
They sing? No, but like those are like, you know, like Oh Happy Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like isn't that like covered a lot? Like
a lot.
I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say like does like every gospel singer has sang that song and put it on one of their albums?
I don't think every gospel singer has put on an album. I'm sure they've all sang it in church at least, 5 times a year.
You know, I know nothing about gospel, so I sound mad ignorant.
It's okay to ask the questions. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't
man,
really care if I sound ignorant or not, but still.
Big shout out to Selena.
It was interesting though. I like seeing insights on different things that I'm not really into, but like I like hearing other people talk about things they're into.
Facts.
If that makes sense.
Yes. And it was good to get her take on she gave a lot of great advice, a lot of great gems on how to listen.
Yeah, that was great advice. I was like, shit. We should have had her on sooner. We've been asking this question for almost 2 years now.
Giving people the space, like just the space to be, like to feel their feels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a real issue, not an issue, but I'm still struggling with that. So that was cool, man. Y'all, please go back and listen to that episode. It was a great episode.
Yeah, it's doing well in the numbers.
Indeed, man. What we got going today, Jay? What we talking about?
Some sad news. R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah. Let's talk about that first and foremost. Yes.
Also, before we get into Dwayne Haskins, R.I.P. Gilbert Gottfried. That was the voice of the bird from Aladdin. He's like a legendary comedian.
R.I.P. Voice of the bird.
Yes, the voice of the bird from Aladdin.
Oh, okay. Yo, my first thought was the monkey, and then I was
the monkey
like,
don't speak.
He got it. Whoop!
You sound like what? You sound like Donnie from the Wild Thornberry.
Oh. Yo, they really just let him like talk like that, bro. Like they had no problems with it.
Nah, he was born in the jungle. They adopted him.
I know, but
they tried to teach him. He couldn't learn.
Back to the serious matter at hand.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. Okay. Dwayne Haskins, DMV bred. That's the part that I heard about it, right? Because he went to Bullets High. I'm not exactly sure where that school. I know it's in the DMV, but
neither do I.
He definitely put them. He definitely was part of putting that school like on the map. Like I didn't hear about Bullets until like Dwayne Haskins was quarterback, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very critical of him as a quarterback. As much as of course, I'd love to see him succeed because he was a brother. I was very critical of him when he got to the league. I just didn't think he was going to be that successful as a rookie. Just because I felt like he had very, very good players around him at Ohio State, and it's very easy to look good when you have amazing receivers. I say all that to say, you still don't wish anything like this upon nobody. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's just sad that a brother's life was taken. For one, because in the grand scheme of things, he got to a point he was able to provide for himself. He was at a point where he was able to provide for his family. But in the scheme of his like career in football, he still, there was the chance of having a like amazing comeback story. You know what I'm saying? Like he went to Washington, things didn't pan out. Mm-hmm. He goes to Pittsburgh, he doesn't play for a year. Ben Roethlisberger retires, and it's like, yo,
it could have been a shot.
This might be his team, man. And it's just like, it just feel like, man, he didn't get a chance to, in regards to football, redeem himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what's going on in his life, but in regards to football, there was that chance, there was that opportunity. But on top of that, we lost a black man. Mm-hmm. And somebody lost their son, somebody lost their brother to a daggone car accident, bro. Like,
yeah. That's sad, man. It's real sad.
Yeah. It just, life, we really just gotta, for one, be appreciative, man. Thank God every day that you even woke up, for real.
Yeah.
It's just a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to be talking to you right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
And just, make the most of our time. That's all we really can do, man. It was that thing was sad. It was sad that I got the news. I was messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know. My prayers, my prayers and condolences go out to his family. Prayers and condolences to his teammates, man.
This really affected you, man.
It did.
I didn't feel no way. I was just like, damn, that's sad. But it sounds like you really it really hit you, man.
It hit me because like I said, he didn't get a chance to show his full potential.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I feel like in life, when that's taken away, it's like that's hard to I guess, when you think about it a lot, like, bro, that's hard to swallow when you realize somebody wasn't able to, at least try to be the best that they could be. He did great in college. He did an amazing job. He did leave a legacy. But especially when we think of, in the NFL, a black quarterback. And even through all the mishaps he had in Washington, he still had an opportunity, bro.
Yeah. No.
And so when it's gone like that, it's like, it's messed up, man. I just, you just want people to take advantage of their opportunities, or just be grateful that you have another chance, another opportunity in life.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So yeah, no, I didn't just want to blow past this and say RIP, man. I just feel like, for one, the man deserved more. Like, bro, when I found out, it was just like, I'm scrolling through. He was
only 24 too, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm scrolling through people's timelines, and it's like niggas don't care.
I'm sorry to laugh. Are you sucking on something?
It's a halls, bro. My throat killing me, bro.
I'm like, what is?
I got holes in my mouth. I got holes in my mouth. That shit, it's gonna look funny on the video, cause I'm out here playing. But it's like people really don't. It's like people really didn't seem to care, and then you go to work, people like, man, that Dwayne Haskins died, huh? And it's just like, bro, I don't know. It's almost like I took Nipsey, I took Nipsey's death hard, right? Yeah. And of course, Nipsey did some amazing things, but at least Nipsey had the opportunity to like this. Nipsey was in the streets, man. Nipsey was in the streets. He had the opportunity to change his life around and do something great. You know what I'm saying? And while yes, Dwayne Haskins was drafted to the NFL, there was still I feel like that opportunity to like really get it together and go really show people what he could do, man. Is the fact that that's gone, man, it was disheartening, to say the least. So,
sheesh, I mean,
may he rest in peace, and my condolences to
Dwayne Haskins.
Yes,
I didn't know what to say.
Yes. My condolences to his family.
Beautiful words, bro. Beautiful words.
Thank you. All right.
That's just a sad thing. Jesus. Can we talk about something happier?
Speaking of redeeming yourself, speaking of redemption, man, Tiger Woods played in the Masters this weekend. Which is an incredible story. This man, both of his legs was broken in the car accident.
He got a car Speaking accident, of car, he flipped it over.
Yeah, it was like about
crazy.
About two years ago.
Yeah, I think it was like, was it right before in beginning of pandemic?
Yeah, something like that.
It had to be because there was like nobody was on the road. How he crashed the car? Yeah, I don't mean to make a joke about it, but
and it's like the crazy part is like up until now, he was doing little tournaments with his son.
Yeah,
which was cool. Him and his son wearing the same red golf shirt, pants.
It was weird. It was weird to see a little white boy wear that, even though he's mixed. It's something like a little white boy.
He is light skinned, bro.
I know.
That boy darker than you, fam. He is darker than you.
No, he's not. He just was.
Yo, put up a side by side picture of the video. That boy darker than you, bro.
No, he wasn't.
Stamp on everything. He's darker than you.
No, he wasn't.
For him to make his comeback at the biggest golf tournament.
How many times is he gonna make a comeback? Like, is there a limit on comebacks?
He's a legend in golf. You can.
No, but I'm saying is like he already had a comeback like a couple years ago that he broke his legs. Now he had another comeback. It's like,
okay, well, there's a difference. There's a difference between a comeback because you was out here messing with a whole bunch of women, than a comeback from coming back from two broken legs.
You right. I mean,
that was a mental injury, and now he came back from a physical injury.
Yeah, that's true. But this ain't even the first time. But even after that, even with all the women stuff, he had back issues. He had to get back
Before
surgery.
that, he had back surgery. He had knee problems.
Yeah.
I mean, so but like, look, bro.
He always coming back from an injury. I think it's just like him. I don't think we should call it a comeback no more. I think we should just call it like Tiger Woods doing Tiger Woods things.
Jay, the man had two broken legs. This is a lot different from a surgery.
It's not a comeback anymore. It's not a comeback if every time he comes back he excels.
You just a hater.
No, I'm not hating. I'm saying he's so great that it's not even a comeback anymore because it's just his baseline. That's
so Tom Brady never had a comeback.
Sucked, huh?
Wait. First off, he didn't win the Masters.
I know he didn't win the Masters, but coming back from two broken legs and basically at retirement age, that's impressive. That's baseline. He had two broken legs. Baseline for Tiger Woods with two broken legs is just making the Masters. With two regular legs, he's winning the Masters. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a comeback anymore because it's just his baseline. Tiger Woods is the greatest. It's okay. Like, when people be like, "Oh, yeah, he got hurt. He came back. He's struggling a little bit, and then it clicks." Tiger Woods don't have that. He just come back and fucking kills. So that's what I'm saying. It's not comeback no more. It's baseline.
That's the thing. He made the final cut and he played on the final day. Like, that's very impressive. Yeah. All right. I give you that. When you're great, I'm not diminishing him.
I'm just saying he's so great. It's not a comeback. I feel like a comeback's an insult to him. That's how great he is.
I respect that.
Because think about it. You the greatest in the world. Comeback? What do you mean comeback? Nigga, I
never left.
Yeah, I never left.
My name is Tiger Woods.
Niggas went to the bathroom.
Tiger Woods
went to the bathroom. I never said I left.
Nigga, I was on vacation.
Shit. Niggas need vacation. I can't be great every day of every year. Give my nigga a break. He ain't taking a comeback. He just doing baseline. Tiger Woods is great. Even with two broken legs, because them legs still broke. Them legs ain't fixed. He broke them both. You don't come back with two broken legs in a car accident like that and make the Masters. You come back and struggle to make the Masters. You don't come back and make the Masters. He broke both his legs. The nigga had back surgery and broke both his legs. And already got bad knees.
And mentally, bruh. Do you realize nothing can break this man? Like, nothing can stop his will.
That's the thing.
That's so crazy.
That's the thing. Nothing can break him except for women.
He went through that whole scandal, came back and won the Masters.
Yes. But the only thing that could break him is white women, man. That was his downfall. All them white women.
Well, hold on now.
But it wasn't even like his.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Did white women break him, or did he break white women? It was his wife that went and had to break the. His wife had the golf club. Now it wasn't like the nigga went crazy. He never went crazy throughout the whole process. Now the only thing he should have done,
crash his car.
All he did was hold that stupid press conference.
And he was also high the whole time. Actually, no, he was high.
Drugs kind of. It was some sleeping pills. It was a sleeping pills.
Yeah, it was the
we'll say that. But I can't.
Ambien.
Yeah,
this was called Ambien.
I'm not about crazy, to put white women as a crutch on Tiger Woods' greatness.
I can't not a crutch. That. It's just his kryptonite.
But how? If he was still, how's kryptonite if he was still winning?
Because it made him.
It's not like he had
a break. It made him take a break.
No, the car accident made him take a break.
Exactly. It made him break his body, so he needed to take a break.
couple things, bro. Okay, let's 3 things Tiger Woods needs to avoid any more mess outside the golf course.
Drugs, white women.
So 3 things he doesn't need. You're right. He doesn't need drugs. He doesn't need white women. And well, I'll say this. The nigga needs a driver. I don't know why y'all keep letting this nigga get behind the wheel.
Yeah, Tiger Woods needs a driver, bro. The nigga can't drive, obviously. It's not that. Oh my God. I can't say that on the podcast.
Who keep letting Tiger behind the wheel of a car?
I don't want. I got a joke. I can't say it.
All right.
I can't say the joke.
All right,
I can't say the joke.
It's a daggone shame, bro.
I can't say nothing. I'm just gonna say it's a racist joke. I ain't gonna.
Hey, Tiger, please get you a driver. All right, I'm not talking about the club. I'm not talking about the club. Get you an actual driver, okay?
I'm gonna put it in the chat. I want you to put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Oh, okay. Well, while Jay puts that in the chat, man, Jay, can we get into music? Can we get into some hip hop connoisseur? Can we do that?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Sorry, y'all. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what he puts in his chat. I don't know how fast. I don't know what his typing skills are.
Nah, I couldn't. In the chat would it load up?
Wow.
That's definitely why.
Hey, bro. We witnessed it. We witnessed it in college. Dude. Yeah. There's no way I was getting in the car.
Yeah, never again.
I'm sorry, all right. We can't say that joke. I know it's no clearance, but I ain't gonna do it, bro.
We can say it, but we got no clearance. We can say whatever we want, but we just don't want the consequences of this.
No,
thing. It's
exactly.
Not that we're scared. It's more that we just don't want the consequences.
That's right. You know what I'm saying. So let's get into music, man. We want to first give a big shout out to a no clearance alumni, CJ. Yes. Who goes under the artist name Deal, man. I want y'all to please go listen to his EP, The Purple Tape.
It's good.
That's out now on Apple Music. It's under the artist name Deal. Yo, let me just say, the man's pen is very impressive.
Yes.
Okay. I was taken aback by how well the lyrics were to this music.
Yeah.
I felt like I was listening to a mix of like Tilla and Party Next Door.
That's what I was thinking. I was like that vibe. I get that.
For real.
I get that. I didn't know he'd be singing like that. I thought he was just rapping. And he was hitting some.
So he had, he kind of
some notes.
Hey bro, he got a single called Spring Cleaning where he kind of threw that in there.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody was peeping, but I like that he went this direction. Cause I thought he was gonna come out with bars, which he does have.
Yeah.
But I like this direction, bro. Everybody know this is the move, the melody, the melodic stuff going on. But you know what? We just want to say, hey, CJ or Deal, whatever you want to go by on this podcast. First of all, we got to bring you on to talk about the EP.
Yeah,
we got to bring you on to talk about it.
Yeah,
but
we should have been had him on to talk about that.
You know what? Congratulations, my brother, on the EP. Love it over here. Still got it on repeat. All right, keep doing what you're doing, man. My bad. Jay, what was your take on it?
Oh no, I thought it was good. It was really good. You have just got you got the gift of gab today, my brother. I'm letting you cook.
Appreciate that.
No, I really enjoyed it. I was like really impressed with like his rapping ability. You know, usually when people you like send you their mixtape, you're like, oh, all right, man, here we go. And then you listen, and you're like, oh, actually, this is fire. Like, okay, yes. I see you're onto something here. Like, especially when people you don't expect, because I didn't know he was rapping like that. Like, I knew he had that single, but I didn't know he was working on something. I thought it was just like something he was doing for fun. And then when I listened to that, I was like, oh no, he takes it serious. I was like, okay,
bro, he put together a EP. He put together a solid 6 songs, bro.
Yeah, it was good. It was real good.
Ain't no
I
messing
love the
around
aesthetic on social media, what they're working on, what they're doing with the purple lights.
Yeah,
and then them in the background like singing and stuff. I like that.
And look, if you call something the purple tape, like you can't just call anything the purple tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like it. Tune in, y'all. Tune in.
I'm gonna give it both my thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Jay Silla. I only got 2 of them, so that's the max price. You get no thumbs. You get 2 thumbs down. That's pretty bad. You get 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down. You know, that's a different story. But you know,
all right. Next,
I'm trying to figure out a rating system for No Clarence.
5 Black Fists. What you talking about?
I know, but I saw it somewhere else. So I was like, I don't want to do that. Someone else is doing it. See,
right.
See, this is the struggle.
No, this is not the struggle. Because if you start worrying about other niggas and seeing what everybody else doing, we ain't got to think about it.
I don't want us to be. I don't want us to be biting somebody.
That's 5 light skinned fists.
All right, that's inappropriate. Come on, come on, grow up, man. Grow up.
Grow up, nigga. The joke you just sent me, and you talking about grow up. Hey, man. All right. Next album review, man. We got Dreamville's D-Day. Man, just drop some bombs, bro. Drop some bombs for this one, man.
Oh, it was. Oh,
God. I can't find it. Oh my goodness. Another Gangsta Grillz quote unquote mixtape. Drop the bombs.
Bad late, but it's okay.
First off, I promise you nobody expected that first song.
Oh no. It took me off guard.
Nobody expected Stick. Okay. And then for them to have Sheck West, I didn't see that. And then shout out to Kenny Mason, who I think had to be like last year. He dropped this album called Angelic Hood Rat. When I heard the name, I was like, I gotta tune in. I mean, the boy, his projects is pretty straight, but he definitely got that rage in him.
Yeah.
He got that
like
rage.
They got that. It was really like I put it on. I was excited. I put it on in the car with Jada, the first song. And her face was like, oh, what are you? And I was like, I wanted to go crazy. I wanted to go off. But I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like holding in. I'm like, I even started capping. I was like, yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know. But inside I was like, this is fucking fire. I was like, this is amazing. I was like, what a way to start a podcast.
It is. I mean, it is so hard to go stupid while your girl's in the car.
Yeah, it's so hard.
I be wanting to, right? I know she gonna look at me crazy. But no, first song was dope. Shout out to Ari Lennox. Both of them joints, both of her songs were really good.
I like that Mary J sample.
Yeah.
I heard that. I was like, ooh, I was like, what's coming? Because I wasn't looking at the artist. I was just letting it play in the car. So then when I heard that, I was like, ooh, something's coming. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be fire. And then Ari started singing. I was like, oh. I was like, her voice just sounds so good on that sample, on that beat.
I love her song titles when she uses when the title is like a flavor.
Yeah.
Like chocolate pomegranate. You know, shea butter baby, blackberry sap. She posted the lyrics on her Instagram.
Yeah.
Man. Super freaky. Super freaky.
I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
I ain't mad at it though.
I like Cole's song too. The one when he was
yeah.
Which one was that one? What was it? Freedom of Speech.
Mm-hmm.
It was the one right before Blackberry Sap. It was that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, I like that one.
I am very glad Heaven's EP is on something.
Yeah,
I thought I was just going to have to go to YouTube to find that, and I am so glad that's on a project, because that is just look, man. Look, man, and I feel like I've talked about this before, but I just want to say this again. In the discussion of the top 3 of Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, because of what Cole has done for other artists,
yeah,
I mean, he has to be 1, right?
He's definitely 2. Some of the shit Kendrick, some of Kendrick's bars are crazy.
Now let's say no, but let's hear this. Let me tell you this. Do we say, while all these dudes are under TDE, right? Do we say that J-Rock, Schoolboy, Isaiah Rashad, do we put them under the Kendrick Lamar branch, or is that TDE?
No. When it comes to, okay, so are you saying because of this pushes him to number 1, that he's able to put other artists on?
In a similar way, how when we discussing Kanye and Jay, and they be like, yo, you mean you even got to look at the people who he got up. I mean, Jay-Z put Kanye on. Kanye, one of the most legendary, and then Kanye has this whole branch of artists that look up to Kanye. It's because of Kanye that you got all these artists. You gotta say Cole, and now while it's not like a true inspired, these artists are inspired by Cole. Cole has legit helped these dudes come up and really make name for themselves.
He has an idea of the aesthetic he wants from the artist he picks, and it fits everything that Cole is. Like, every one of his artists can be on a Cole song, and Cole could be on every one of his artist songs, and it sounds good. Like, they're sonically, he picks people who are sonically similar to him.
I don't think Earth Gang is sonically similar to Cole.
But there's the thing. They're the outlier, because that's when he gets experimental, like KOD. Think about it. That's like, if you think about it, all these artists are just different like Cole vibes. Like, Earth Gang's just like the most exaggerated version of Wild 'N Out Cole, I feel like.
But we have to give him credit for seeing that.
Well, it's all his eye. You know what I'm saying?
And pushing it.
It's all, yeah, exactly. It's all his eye. He sees something that he likes, and what he likes is just very similar to him, like his style. You know what I'm saying? And then they just, once they get on there, they just blow up from there. Like, look at Boz. This nigga's nice. He's singing his ass off now. This nigga's singing now. He was always singing, but like now he's singing.
Oh, shout out to Kaz.
Yeah, Kaz too.
Kaz has some good. Kaz has some good songs on there. Omen. Step it up.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. I forgot about him.
I think okay.
You was talking shit about Omen.
I still am. I like Omen on Starting 5.
Yeah.
But they gave him a whole song by himself. And I must say, I almost fell asleep on the road trip. Omen, I know you TDK. I know, I get it. Look, you got skills, but my brother, I like what you're doing on the producing end. I like what he's doing on the production end.
Damn, that's disrespectful.
And look,
bro.
he had his verses, his relationship verses and stuff be dope. But sometimes it be like, bro, I need some energy, fam. Just a little bit.
It's like, pick it up a little bit, bro. Pick it up.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. Am I wrong? I don't know.
No, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Not at all. You ain't wrong at all. It's still funny though.
All right, but yeah, 2 thumbs up for Dreamville D-Day, man. And shout out to
2 thumbs up.
Shout out to DJ Drama. I heard they did a DJ Drama tribute at the Dreamville Fest.
Yeah, he had 2 performances. He had Jeezy come out and he had Lil Wayne come out.
Yeah, that's awesome. Bro, he deserved it because DJ Drama been doing this for a minute, man. Yeah. Doing this for a minute. All right. Man, we got a lot, so we're gonna keep rolling. This one here.
I was gonna, never mind. I was gonna say you want to do quick shooters.
We'll do, let's do quick shooters, and then we'll get to the one I really want to talk about. All right. Okay. Let's do quick shooters. Jay, did you listen to 504 album?
Yes. 1 thumb up.
That's thumb. It. All right. I ain't got to that. Coi Leray.
2 thumbs up. I was impressed.
I give it 1.5. 1 in the knuckle.
I give it 2 because I was impressed.
I was impressed. Shout out to Coi Leray. Her album is called Trendsetter. Yeah.
Trendsetter, some shit like that.
Shout out Wiz Khalifa, Big Crit, Smoke, Dizzle.
2 thumbs up on that.
Great driving music. Great driving music, man.
I was
Real
hyped.
talk.
Hey, on the going to the grocery store today.
Vince Staples, Ramona Park broke my heart. That is 2 thumbs up for sure. Shout out Vince Staples. All right.
Just because that shit was started out fire. I only listened to the first 2 songs. This shit
was
fire.
Hella cookout music, but I also felt the pain. I respect it. It. Great follow up to the previous album. All right. Shout out to Sid. A lot of love making music on there. That's added to the playlist. I haven't listened to it yet. Sid, appreciate you, player. All right. Yes. Appreciate you.
You know, our homegirl knows her mom.
No. Which homegirl?
She was on the show.
Which homegirl?
We can't talk about where she's from, so I can't say her name.
Shout out to the girl who won't be named, but if you listen to the show, you know exactly who we talking about.
Exactly.
All right. Shout out.
Our most controversial guest.
The most controversial guest we've had on this show so far. Shout out to you.
No,
you know who you talking about.
Or something like that. Or her aunt knows her mom. That's something like that.
All right, now let's get to the this last album I want to discuss. This man came out of nowhere with this one, bro. Let's just be real. Man came out of nowhere with this one.
He ain't never been on my radar in my life.
Been in the game for 10 years now. He was part of the freshman XXL class of 2016.
10 years?
10 years. No, I'm at 6 years. 6 years. Please forgive me.
Oh,
no. Yeah, he was part of the
Big Sean class?
He was part of the XXL class of 2016. Big shout out, man. Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry's album, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. My goodness. Fire. If you ain't listened to no Denzel Curry before, you listen to this and you'll be a fan. If you wasn't rocking with that nigga because of what he dropped before, listen to this and you will be a fan. This album was a mix of everything hip-hop that you want.
I haven't felt this way about an artist since Nipsey Hussle.
Bro, he gave you the bebop.
Now, he ain't on the levels Nipsey. No. I ain't felt the same way about an artist except for Nipsey Hussle. Like, since Nipsey Hussle's last time I felt this way about an artist. It's crazy. This project is just so good. It caught me off guard.
There ain't been an artist like Nipsey yet that has just changed the nigga mind.
Exactly.
For instance.
Ain't no artist done that to me.
Exactly.
They no artists maybe hop on their bandwagon. Ain't no artist. Now after they've been dropping shit for some time.
I was like, let me go ahead and get this joint a shot. I turned it on, driving. The first song was cool. I could hear where he was going. I felt like I understood where he was going with the project.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bet. But then Walking came on. And I just feel like
that was fire.
I mean, Walking is just, that joint just different, especially once the beat drop. Oh, my goodness. That music video
got like 4 million views already.
The music video is amazing. Everything he did for the project was amazing. The features, T-Pain. Yes. He got T-Pain.
Yes. That caught me off guard too. I was like, is that T-Pain? I was like, T-Pain.
And everything he was talking about, it was very introspective. Is that the word? It was very personal. It It was very personal to him, and it was just sounding like a man really had a lot of time to like get to know himself and look inward and really figure some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? But it came over some really dope production. I love the beats. I love the bars. He had a whole posse cut. That Ain't No Way joke. The Ain't No Way song with Jid, Rico Nasty, Black. I mean,
he had a lot of songs where I was like, oof.
Yes. I mean, Walking, X-Wing.
X-Wing was fire. The Star Wars reference, you know?
Bruh, yes. Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst. The last Sanjuro.
I finished it and didn't even know I finished it.
Man, I'm just trying to tell y'all.
Over.
Denzel Curry, Melt My Eyes, See a Future. 2 thumbs up. If I had 2 more, I'd give it 2. Look, thumbs. Bruh. This album right here, he was going for a Grammy.
Yeah,
no doubt about that. He was going for a
definitely
Grammy
going
with
for
this.
one. Has he been Grammy nominated before?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you either. But nah, this project was impressive. I was like, this album is crazy. I've never like I said, since Nipsey, I haven't really felt this way about an artist. Like, I'm going back to listen to anything. Actually, probably not. I'm gonna listen to whatever new he comes out because this is how he is now.
I've been consistently playing that back on top of some of the newer stuff, but I've consistently been playing this album a lot, and it was just, man, it's just really impressive. Good. All I can say is impressive, man.
Impressive. This last couple weeks' music has just been nothing but impressive. This is an impressive week of music.
Yes.
I'm impressed by Fabio Ford. I'm impressed by Coi Leray. Impressed by Denzel Curry. Impressed by our boy, by your cousin CJ. It's nothing but impressed. I've been impressed all week. Ain't nothing go top. I don't know what else can top it. I've never been this impressed in my life.
What top it is a Kendrick album.
Yeah, then I'll be if I'd be impressed if the Kendrick album came out and it was bad. That's impressive. But speaking of impressive,
no, we gotta give people credit for being great and continuing to be great.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, look at Dom Kennedy. He's back, but he had that little, I don't know what he was doing. Broke my heart.
One last thing in music, man. Cole was on a feature.
Yeah, he was what you call it? He was
the artist named
Bia's song. Yeah, Bia
song London.
Yeah, she's had a Lil Jon feature.
This is the second time Cole was on a song where London was in the title.
What's the other one?
The London with Young Thug.
Oh yeah. That was called. I forgot the name of that song.
Yeah. What? What'd you think about it? Real quick, what'd you think about it?
Cole was great. The music video was dope.
I ain't seen
the video. They used the robot to film Cole rapping, and it was
peep that.
Like the robot, like the way it moves is like very rapid. It's dope.
Cole was doing that for his for the Amiri video.
Yeah. Video. It was dope. It was dope video. Here's my qualm. Why is this Bia chick being pushed so much? I mean, shout out to her. She from Boston, so Boston stand up. But she is getting a major push. Like, every time she drops a song, it gets pushed majorly. Like her last song when she had that feature with Nicki Minaj, major push. I kept seeing it everywhere. Then this
look,
song.
Bro. If there's a time to push female artists,
no, there is.
If there's time is now. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. She's not that good. Or am I just hating?
It's not for you.
Maybe that's what it is. No, because Coi Leray ain't for me, but I thought it was still good. I thought she was still good.
Yeah, but your opinion ain't the final say. I mean, it's just not for you, bro.
It's not. It's not. I mean, you know what it is? She got a Pharrell. Pharrell signed her. He discovered her.
There you go. I mean, if you got the means,
I don't know what Pharrell's seen in her. I need to see. I haven't seen anything in her that Pharrell, usually when these big time artists find people and then put them on, it's like, oh shit, they're amazing. It's because this amazing person discovered them and put them on. But then with this one, it's like, she's not that great. I wonder what it is he saw.
I think it's the work ethic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. This is the first song I've heard from her, and she was able to get a Cole feature.
Yeah.
And not saying,
I mean, she had a Lil Jon feature, and she's had a Nicki Minaj feature.
Yeah, so
that's what I'm saying. She's getting a push. She's getting this push, but
but we don't know what she's doing behind the scenes. She could be a really good networker.
She could have a really great personality and just knows how to talk. She probably got the gift of gab. She probably could do great in sales. Oh, she dropped an EP last year. Oh no, an album, mixtape. That's a mixtape. She had a Lil Durk feature, 42 Doug, G Herbo.
No mixtape no more.
Yeah, she's had some major features. Yeah, 7th Streeter. She's had. I don't know what it is. Good for her though for getting a Cole feature. I feel like that's a tough thing to do. You got to be really impressive to get a feature from Cole. I feel like.
No.
You don't think so? Who's got a Cole feature that's not that good?
It's not that, bro. Cole just been on the bro. Cole has made it a mission ever since For Your Eyes Only. Like after that, he was like he tired of being the guy that don't work with people and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he's made it a mission to really work with people. You know, it started with after KOD when he did a lot with 21 Savage, and since then, I mean, the dude been on a roll.
True, but I'm just saying, but he just don't be hopping on anyone's song though. That's what I'm saying. He has to like him. He has to vibe with him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He was chilling with Lil Baby and 21 Savage in the studio when he had both those features in the documentary for the off season. So I don't know, man. Good for her though. Boston stand up. That's all I got to say.
Is Medford considered Boston?
And when you don't know the cities around Boston, you're just Boston.
Okay.
To everyone else in the world is gonna be Boston, but everyone from Boston's like, oh, that's Medford. The same thing with Somerville. If I tell someone, when we was in New York, I was like, oh, we're from Boston, but we're not from Boston.
Got you. I respect it.
It's like when you say I'm from the DMV to someone who doesn't know what PG County is.
That's the same shit.
Yeah, same thing.
No, DMV and PG is the same shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Boston, Memphis, Somerville, same thing.
No. I'm messing with you.
I was gonna say, yeah, same thing.
When I'm out of town. No, I just say Maryland.
Yes, see that I'm not gonna say Massachusetts.
I mean,
some people don't even know. Some people don't even know what Massachusetts is. They think the state is Boston.
Bro, let me tell you something. When I decided to go to college in New Hampshire, I called my aunt. I said, Auntie, I'm going to school in New Hampshire. She like, that's in Pennsylvania, right?
See?
I said, Auntie, that's a state. That's a whole state, Auntie.
It's like people from all the rappers from Atlanta aren't from Atlanta. They're from outside of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Some of them aren't from Atlanta specifically.
Let's get into what else should we get into?
Want to talk about Top Boy?
Oh yeah, bro. We gotta get the food, fam. We gotta get the peas, fam.
I only could take so
Top
many.
Boy, bruv.
I only could take so many black drug shows at a time, so I've been watching my American one, Snowfall.
Okay. So let me talk Top Boy. You can talk Snowfall. Okay. Because I watch Top Boy right now. Okay, season.
I think it's the second season.
Technically,
it's like
technically
the
it's
fourth
season 4, but it's the season 2 of the one that
second-
Drake has been the executive producer.
Yeah.
And they have done a great job connecting the season so far. I'm only 2 episodes in. I like to take my time with drug dealing shows because I can't take too much of it, dude.
Yeah,
it's too much it's too heavy on my heart.
Yeah,
niggas out here dying,
and I feel you, bro.
This boy, the boy that set up his best friend's brother in the end of season 1. This nigga was found dead in the trash can at the end of the first episode of season 2.
Oh shit!
On top of that, the plug.
Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me.
How am I supposed to talk about the show?
Talk about what you think about the show, fool.
My bad. I think season 2 so far is great. I really enjoyed it. Okay. The plug going through problems. Now that's the part I didn't see. The plug got having issues. All right. So now it's like, oh, what's Deshane gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see about that. We got another one of the homies dealing with him shooting one of his friends at the end of
it's spoiling it again, bro.
I'm just telling you the situations. I'm just telling you about what certain characters are dealing with going into the season. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Another one of the homies dealing with shooting his friend at the end of season 1. So if you ain't see that part, then that's your fault because it's a new season. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then of course the projects. They keep talking about the projects going to get torn down, and they're gonna build up some new joints. And of course, Deshane been trying to, put his money in that so he can get some legal money. So all that coming in season 2 is crazy. It's crazy. So I'm enjoying it very much. And let me tell you, look, man. I rock with the British shows, bro. Like Luther was one of my favorites.
My homeboy's watching that now.
I love Top Boy. I love black women with a British accent. I just love it.
With a British accent.
Black woman with a British accent is different.
It's different. I still can't take the British drug dealers serious.
Shout out to Shorty from Chewing Gum. What that girl name anyway?
Oh yeah, what's her name? She about to be in Black Panther 2.
There you go. I'm tuned in. Your boy tuned in. Now tell me about Snowfall, man. How's it go?
Season 5 of Snowfall so far. They just announced next season's gonna be the last, and thank God.
I thought this was the last season.
How
long can they keep this up?
I don't know. They ran out of shit. It literally like they ran out of shit. That's how it feels like. I'm watching them like it was so good. Now I'm at season 5 and I'm like, what is going on? I have no idea what's happening. There's like no conflict.
Franklin should have been out the game by now.
Should have been out the game.
I just don't understand.
He got this new girlfriend that came out of nowhere with some weird ass feet. It was a meme. Her feet was fucking. It was weird, bro.
All right.
It's just stupid. They had literally this. I'll spoil this for you because it was so stupid. I gotta talk about it. Literally, there's an episode where they go on the run, and they stumble to some dude's backyard, and there's a fucking tiger in the backyard. This is in LA. I guess I'm like, all right, they're just running out of shit. I'm like, that's stupid. But yeah, I've been watching that. It's good. It needs to die.
Big shout out to Atlanta.
Yeah,
the show. Whoa. Atlanta, the show. Shout out
that's
to
the best show on television right now,
bro. It's
like Atlanta, Moon Knight, and then I don't know.
Yeah, beautifully written.
Top 2 shows.
I very much enjoyed the last. Was it been 4 episodes now?
Yeah, it's only been 4.
4 or 2. One of the shows. No, it's
Donald
4.
Glover is a genius, bro. like the shit he thinking of, the way he be writing shit is just like the way he wrote the latest episode with the big, what's it called, the big payback or the payback.
The big payback, yeah. I'm
surprised.
Payback. I thought I was gonna hear some James Brown in that episode, but it's okay.
He what you call it? He made you feel bad for that white man. That's just based off writing. Like it was like, what? Am I feeling bad for this white man? Wow.
Part of me did until the last shot of the episode.
What? Oh, he's still happy?
No, the last shot of the episode when it's all white waiters and it's all black people at the table eating, just having a good ass time.
Oh,
and I was like, wow.
It was beautiful.
That was just, it reminded me very much of Kanye West's music video. What was that joint? The joint with Pusha T was featuring Pusha T. And have a toast for the douchebags.
Oh, okay.
Have a toast for the...
Yeah, I know what song that is.
Damn,
what song was that? Hood action. Hood action. Hood action.
Yeah.
Hood action.
Let's have a toast for the assholes. Try to hit that note. Have a toast for the scumbag.
What song is that? I cannot. It was on Dark Twisted Beautiful Fancy.
Run away
from me,
baby.
Yeah. Nah. It was what you call it? That last shot was like really cool to see. But like the whole episode, it felt like a horror movie. But like for white people,
it did.
It felt like
the funniest part was when he tried to ask the black man for help, and the black man
and then disregarded him.
Yeah,
that should be happening, bro. That should really be happening. That should really be happening.
Yeah,
like, they gonna ask the black person their opinion, and when they hear what they don't want to hear, they're just gonna go back, do what they want to do anyway.
And of course, when he don't listen to him. Now he ended up going to a hotel, runs into this white man, shoot himself in the pool. And all he had to do was listen to the brother.
When his wife changed her emojis from white to like the 10. Because she's like, I'm Peruvian. He's like, what? You were white yesterday.
Nah, if I was him, I would have definitely looked at my heritage when all that stuff started. Like he was,
he was like in denial. He was doing the white people thing when it's like, you don't have to worry about it. Racism isn't real. Racism isn't real. Like it's like, all right, bro. He was doing like the pompous white. He was doing like the pompous white person thing.
Yeah,
like
that would be a crazy thing though if
white people had to pay taxes.
True. Now I will say,
reparations.
A lot of things on TV starting to turn to reality.
Yeah, I mean, they keep pushing the student loan debt back. It's about to get canceled. They gonna cancel it.
I might have to look up my heritage real quick just so if something like this happen.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Your boy finna make a play.
Nigeria and Congo, and I'm Italian.
Yeah, but like, I wonder if there's a way I can trade. No, I mean, I want to know where I'm at from African wide, but I'm trying to be like, all right, can I trace back to like my enslaved ancestors and where
my grandmother's father did that.
I know my family from South Carolina, which a lot of Africans were
too
imported.
Hey, you think my ancestors was friends when they were slaves?
I don't know. That'd be funny. That'd be funny as hell.
That'd be funny. Imagine them niggas.
Imagine there's a picture.
Imagine them podcasting in 1842.
Them niggas had story time.
Yeah, they was sitting around.
Gather around.
We got some good story now. That's horrible. I'm sorry. You know, someone on TikTok called me half white. And I was like, no, I'm not. They didn't respond. But I was like, damn. Shit, am I half white?
Hey, bro, I mean, was that the video that you looked mad tired when you was talking about
set
the
it
town?
Yeah, the town is a rip off of Set It Off. It's literally the same damn movie, but no one wants to admit it.
It looked like you just woke up.
I did just wake up.
It was like that TikTok. It was like the down. It's just like Set It Off. It's the same movie.
I didn't say it like that.
I give you credit though, man. Shout out to you. Hey, shout out. Y'all go follow No Clearance on TikTok. Jay been putting in work on the TikTok, man.
Kinda.
All right.
I'm trying.
Can we get into some tech?
Oh, I was gonna say you want to talk about Moon Knight, but have you watched Moon Knight?
No, I watched the first episode twice.
Did you fall asleep or so?
Well, no, my wife fell asleep on it the first time, so we played it back, and then I fell asleep on it the second time. But she finished, so now we're gonna watch episode 2.
Oh, Jada fucking loves it. She ain't never been more excited for a Marvel show till Moon Knight. She be like, oh, put the show on. What's that show? She don't know the name of it, but she want to watch it.
It's a crazy story. I mean, at least the first episode was crazy.
Oh yeah, nah. The acting of the guy Oscar Isaac,
amazing,
acting his ass off, What's in the tech world? What's going on in the tech world?
All right, I saw something very interesting on BBC's Instagram page. There's this one gentleman that has put a microchip credit card in his hand. So now he can swipe and pay for things just by putting his hand close to a credit card reader. So
did he put the chip in the credit cards? Is that what he put in his hand?
Pretty much. I had the article, but I might have used the link. Here it is. Microchip implants that lets you pay with your hand. So real quick, for one, this guy has like a whole bunch of implants in his body.
Yeah.
I think he's calling himself a biohack or something like that.
Interesting.
The chip is entirely safe. It is approved. It's not like it's this new technology. This has been going on since '99, but it's kind of a resurgence of it. And this is going on heavy in the UK. So the chip uses a technology called, I believe, NFC. There's two types. There's an NFC or RFID. RFID, which I'm trying to find don't worry about what it means, but it's used in pets. It's normally used in pets. Normally used on pets
well, don't worry about what it means.
It's normally used on pets to find their, so people can find their dogs and stuff like that.
Oh, so it's like the chip they put in that, like the location chip.
Yes.
Same technology as that.
Same technology, but it's like what's attached to it is it's the credit card chip and a very, very low frequency, very, very low frequency satellite.
Okay. So like you put it like a satellite in your body?
Satellite, or what's the other word?
Antenna?
No. What they put in the cars?
Antenna?
God dang it! Start with an S. I'm fucking up this text segment, ain't I?
Yeah, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I lost it. It's not an antenna, a satellite. A satellite's in the sky in space. Server?
Hold on. Technology.
Yo, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Contact. Okay. The contacts, payments, smartphone, other payments.
Are you?
Many minutes.
Tyler's looking up what he's talking about right now. If you're listening, if you're watching it, you can see Tyler looking it up. But if you're listening,
it is an antenna.
You did all that for an antenna. All that for a damn antenna.
Yeah.
That's what connects to the satellite.
It's low frequency though, so you really can't hack it. Like you gotta put your hand like in right there in order for that for it to work. But that's a little bit crazy. I must ask, would you do this?
Nah. I feel like if I do some shit like that, they could just shut off my body at any point and take me.
They can. How would they shut off your body?
Because, like, think about it, right? You start with a little microchip in your head so you can just swipe your head for your credit card, right? Sounds disgusting, honestly, because it's like your head, putting your hand on all these damn things is gross. And secondly, next thing you know, it's like, oh, I'm going to put a chip in my spine so I can walk better and run faster, breathe better, think harder, think faster. Next thing you know, they can just shut off your body with goddamn cyborg.
I mean, they already put pacemakers in your body.
Exactly. They could shut that off. Think about it. The better pacemakers get, the more they're going to connect to the Wi-Fi. More connect to the Wi-Fi and 5G. Now it sounds like a tinfoil hat time. The more advanced technology is, the easier it is for someone to just shut it off.
I don't know if you've heard of this thing called Internet of Things.
No.
You've heard of this term? Internet of Things?
No.
Internet of Things is pretty much what we're in. We're in this stage. There's pretty much a computer chip on anything and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can connect, and you can connect to it. A lot of them do have security. For instance, of course, with encryption, different algorithms you can use.
All I know is I've watched too many science fiction movies of the future, and I see it going there where these movies have made up the shit. The thing is, a lot of shit in those movies are shit that people thought of it would be cool. And other people think of the same shit and inspires, and they try to do that shit in real life. And the next thing you know, art imitates life. And next thing you know, we gonna be cyborgs. Next thing you know, the Terminator's gonna come and shit. And next thing you know, the robot's gonna take over. Fuck it. I don't trust it, man. Like, I don't fuck with zombies. I don't fuck with future putting fucking microchips in my body.
Did you hear the idea that Elon Musk said there will be a time where you could put your consciousness inside of a robot?
Yeah. This is the shit. Have we not learned our lessons from any of these movies? It's like, oh, I'm going to show you what something bad could happen with this. Oh, that's not real. I'm going to ignore it. And then the shit's going to happen. It's like, why even, bro? Why even?
That's my thing. I just can't see myself putting, like, in my dying days, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do it. And it's not like I got anything to hide in my consciousness, but also there's a reason why it's your consciousness. There's a reason why it's like your consciousness and what you're thinking. There's a reason why your thoughts stay inside.
You got to put your whole consciousness and soul into the robot. You can't just put your brain into the robot. Next thing you know, you got no emotions. You got no feeling. You got to put your soul in. You got no personality.
But yeah, robot. But for me, at least for me, just
only the white man would want to do some shit like that because they can't dance.
Wow.
Just saying.
Just because I'm a man, I wouldn't want nobody to put my consciousness in something else, and a robot just be like blurring out stuff that I would have thought back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. That too.
I couldn't fake.
But then some of the stuff you would have blurred out back in the day, you probably wouldn't say if you didn't have emotions. So now you're going to have no emotions because you're going to have no soul inside the robot. And the robot's going to turn into a monster. It's going to be super strong. Next you know, something's going to happen. Next you know, you're gone, but the robot's still there. And it's going to take over the world. I'm sorry. This is upsetting for me. I'm going to make this a clip.
Real quick, man, for anybody who want to get into coding, this is not an ad. This is just something I've come across multiple times as I've continued to practice programming. AWS, Amazon Web Services, has a product called Cloud9. Mm-hmm. Well, Cloud9 has always been here, but AWS purchased it. So now it's under AWS. So if you go to AWS and you set up an account and you can create your own virtual computing space in Cloud9 for free. I think you get about 10 gigabytes worth of cloud computing. Yeah.
That's a good amount.
You get about 10 gigs worth of cloud computing which you can practice code, build application, build small stuff, get better at your coding and stuff, and also practice using the AWS suite of products. So if you have a computer that's like you don't really have the power, computing power, any of that stuff to like do it on your physical computer, you can always go to AWS, go to Cloud9, and you could practice online. You don't have to do it on your physical device, which is pretty much the direction a lot of technology has been headed in, where instead of working, with all these data farms and stuff, instead of working on your actual local hardware, you can use somebody else's. You can pay to use somebody else's hardware and do the same stuff. And, just some heads up for anybody who feels like they don't have what they need right there in front of them. Like, you can always use the internet. So throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to AWS.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cloud platforms, AWS, Google Cloud nowadays, Microsoft, Azure, but yeah, AWS has a lot of free stuff for all you guys just want to get into the industry, man. Yeah. I'm done.
Thanks.
Now, I was interested. A lot of people I've been talking to people. I know a lot of people that's trying to make the jump into the tech space from
a lot of people. It's booming right now.
And, there's so many things out there, bro. One of my boys, he's doing a boot camp. I know somebody else is looking into certifications, bro. There's like 1 million freaking certifications out there. And it's really hard to find which one you really want to, the toughest part is trying to figure out what the heck am I trying to do in this space. Right. Yeah. So, I don't even know what to tell you. You really just got to put your foot in and just start figuring out what you like and what you don't like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to do these boot camps or you decide to do these online classes, like really make sure while you're taking them, I feel like we talked about this before. I feel like make sure while you're taking them, you really think to yourself like, oh, this is really cool. Or what I just did, I'm glad I did it, but that's boring as hell. I can't fade doing that. Really make sure you do that.
And it's hard to do something if you think it's boring.
Yeah. And when you like it, when you feel like you like something, dive into it. Like, you could really get to know the details.
You could do it for hours and not even know that you're doing it for that long.
Right. Like something. And get to know the details of it.
Yeah.
Really understand it. So that's all I say. That's all I say.
Yeah.
I could talk about this for days, but we shall move on.
To change the topic, Stranger Things, the new season of Stranger Things trailer just dropped.
No, I only watched one season. I ain't even gonna cap with you.
Oh, you didn't even watch it? Oh, I thought you watched that show. Damn.
I watched one season.
Damn, it went like 3 years. These kids got mad old from the last season. They all some grown ass adults now.
Whoever's interested, tune in.
Yeah, it's coming this summer.
After you listen to No Clearance podcast.
I like the black kid. He's smart.
Let's end on some conversation.
All right.
Because we've been asking this question to all of the black women on our podcast. But we ain't really talked about this ourselves. Yeah. So I ask you, Jay, what does it look like to protect correctly?
See, I didn't even know that was a thing until we started doing this podcast. Like, protecting correctly. I didn't even know, like, I thought protection was just like a thing, like just like you protect somebody, like usually like to take care of them. That's how I always thought of it. And then we did the episode with your god sister on Lemonade back when we was doing music. And I was like, oh, protecting. So snuffing a dude isn't protecting correctly, I guess. For disrespecting like your wife. Smacking a dude in the face isn't protecting correctly for disrespecting your wife. So like I have no idea. Cause like not to talk about Will Smith again. Not to talk about Will Smith again, but when Will Smith did what he did, I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Not a damn thing. I was like, okay, cool. Like I can understand both sides and after thinking about it, but at the moment I was like, I didn't see a damn thing wrong with what he did. Like I was like, that's how you protect your woman, but apparently that's not the right way. So I gotta learn. I'm still learning.
Yeah. So when Lexus brought that up, man, I think she was speaking in the sense of like she brought up the example of being afraid to tell somebody she loved that something happened to her, in the fear that he would go do something to not only put himself in harm's way, but get himself in a situation where he would get arrested and go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Which, first of all, I must like, part of me respects that.
Yeah.
But part of me is like, she felt like she couldn't go to him due to how he would respond.
Yeah.
Which is also is messed up. So it's like, okay, I feel like protecting correctly, for one, being open to whatever, you know, the situation is. I don't know what that means. Just, everybody say be open.
Because
give space.
Yeah. And it's like it's kind of hard to give space when someone openly disrespects.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna try to speak in real general terms. All right. When I got back from New York, I was told a story. This dude that I know, Lil Homie, really disrespected my god sister.
Oh damn.
And like on but it was some petty stuff. It was some petty Instagram stuff. But still on Instagram, trying to quote unquote put her on blast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was with y'all. I wasn't even on the gram on the trip.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I got back home, my wife told me about this stuff that this dude was doing. Mind you, I know this kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, the stuff that he doing, talking about my family like that. It was just like, yeah, at that moment, it really pissed me off. Pissed me off in the sense of like, bro, I know you go to church. I know where you at on Sundays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you at on Sundays. I could find you. I could find you online. I could probably get your number. I could hit you up. I could send you a message. But then it's like, all right, bro. You know, I'm just sitting here like, I was like, let me hit her up first. You know what I'm saying? Message her. It was funny. I'm trying to love it. I'm like tiptoeing around the shit. How you been? How's it going? Yeah, I just got back from a trip, man. Everything's good with you. She is not trying to tell me.
Yeah.
I see. All right, you know what? I ain't gonna tiptoe around it no more. I heard so-and-so was really talking, you know, on some real petty stuff. And she was like, yeah. I was like, all right, you good? Like, you need anything? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And part of me just like, and I know all of his boys. Paul, I just want to hit up every single one of his boys, be like, yo, tell that nigga, keep my guy's name out of his mouth. We're gonna have some serious problems. Like, I was really ready.
I would have respected if you did that, my brother.
But also, it's like, all right, I'm not about to be that nigga. I can't be that dude that if she don't ask me or she ain't say nothing to me. I just heard about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she ain't come to me, I'm not about to. It's really not my job to make that my business.
You can't really do that if she ain't come to you about it.
I was just like, I'm here for you.
Yeah, you did the right thing. If you did do that, I've been like a little crazy.
Yeah, every part of me wanted to.
I thought she came to Drew and told Drew.
Nah, the whole thing was like, the whole thing was seen on Instagram. Like,
oh no, I know. You're open to do what you want to do. Nah, that wouldn't be bad if you seen it.
If I seen it, it is story. It is.
But since it was told to you later, but you see, here's the thing: you could have did that because your wife's seen it. Your wife's an extension of you. If your wife sees it and tells you, now you can react. So See, this is my craziness. This is my Gemini. This is where my Gemini comes from, I guess. So like me in that situation, I wouldn't have said nothing. I just wait till I seen him. If it was that bad, because if it's that bad to make you upset, then
Yeah, because I don't, I don't be, tripping on that.
So like, if I wait, like you say, where he go to church. One Sunday, just show up, go to his church that Sunday. Say hello,
bro. We go to the same church. This the problem.
This
the problem.
Okay. Let me get the scenario then.
No, but Jay, this the other problem.
You see him? No. Let me. This is how you do it. You see him. You act like nothing's wrong, but you shake his hand super hard. Oh, hey, so how you doing, man? And you squeeze, and you stare him in the eyes, and you like, all right, have a nice day now. And you go on with your day, bro.
You know what the problem?
That's how you would. That's how I recommend you to do it. Me, I'd be like, so what's your problem, bro? I do it at the church. I don't care.
No. When I do feel like if I see him and I'm not about to come up to this nigga.
Like if you don't got no problem.
But I promise you this: if he comes up to me trying to be nice, like he don't know my relationship with the girl that he just disrespected, like there's gonna be an issue. Like mind you, it ain't nothing crazy, but it's really mind-boggling to me that these niggas. Lord forgive me.
Nope, you can say.
No, it's mind-boggling to me that these niggas that go, you know what I'm saying? Like I know you, nigga. Stop faking out here.
Yeah.
I know you. I know your parents. I know you was like I still sound like an old nigga, but nigga, I know you was raised like way better than that. Nigga, get out your feelings, my nigga.
Yeah, but
these niggas different these days.
You don't know what happened. You don't know the situation.
No, I don't care.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know how bad it is, but It was
now
fuck that nigga, bro.
But let me ask you this question. Let me get out of this situation.
Sister's name. I'm about to make that a sound.
Let me ask you something. What does it look like for you to feel protected?
For me to be fair, but I just need her to have my back.
What do you mean by that?
Like if I'm going to fight, I need her to be in the back. Like why make sure no one come from behind? I need her to hold. Like when I said she got my back, I need her to have my back with her back. Just so if something going down, then she can protect herself while I'm taking power protecting her. Just in case someone try to come from behind, Now, I'm joking, but it's all seriousness. But in all seriousness, no, in all meanings of having my back. Like even if I'm going down, like if I'm doing something like risky, and I'm nervous about it, I'm scared about it. I'm scared like if it's like if it's a big risk, like it's like, oh, I could lose everything. And she's willing to like have my back and like take that risk with me. It's like, all right, that's when how you know I feel protected.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Actually, hold on.
That's how it should be for both
Let
sides.
me practice my listening skills. You're saying if you're willing to take a chance at something.
Yeah.
What do you mean by taking a chance at something? Like, if you're willing to do something, take a big risk, and she like, you know what?
So, an example. So, like with the podcast, let's say we start making some real big dough, right?
And
I'm like, oh. But like it's still not guaranteed. We could be making dough for like 3 months and then not make dough for another 3 months, But I'm considering like, all right, maybe it's time to quit my job and go full time on this. So like, I know Jada, when she sees the money got coming in, will be like, yeah, no, do that. That's what you love. That's what you do. And it'll just the benefit of making the money make her feel more safe. But like, if there was no money guaranteed, different story. But like,
okay,
but that wouldn't, what you call it? I wouldn't even take that risk myself. So like,
okay,
we know each other's like risk. Like she had, for example, at one time she wanted to not work at a job no more. Like she wanted to quit, start another job, but she wasn't sure if she was gonna get the other job. And I was like, nah, whatever you do, I'm there. Got you. Like even when I had no job, when I had a job but I didn't have no job, technically, because I wasn't working for like 2 weeks. Just when I first graduated college, I was broke. You know what she did? I overdrawn my credit card, my debit card. You know what she did? She sent me $50.
That's beautiful,
right? just so I had $20 in my bank account.
Well, I tell you, boy.
I mean, I just felt like things like that, like them, you just know they have it back. And then when my situation that time with the police, when I looked at the camera footage, she was holding it down. She hold it down. She should have held it down, but she should have just left. But
she held it down.
But she held it down. She held it down. I wish I still had that camera footage. I would have showed it to you.
Nah, that's what's up. I feel like for me to feel safe in a relationship, for me it's trust. For me it's trust. Knowing that I could be somewhere else and like you're gonna do something I need you to do.
Yeah, that's major. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's my wife all the way. Or even knowing that my partner does stuff for my family. Like for my family. For my side of the family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I always feel better. I hate it and I love it at the same time. Like when we go over to my parents' house and we about to leave, my mama go, Drew, can you do my hair? And I'll be like, God dang it. But you know what? I love this. I love the fact that, the family trusts her and I know I can trust her to do something like when I'm gone. But I will never abuse it. But I just know for a fact that like, yo, I know she got me if something happened where I'm not there to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I definitely that for me makes me feel safe in a relationship. Some people talk about like I guess in the grand scheme of things it's like, yo, they give you a peace of mind. People used to talk about that phrase like when Jacquees came out with the song "Be My Peace," and it was like, wow, yeah, it was a catchphrase, and niggas was taking it and running with it. That is a real thing. Like,
it's a very real
I need
thing.
to feel at peace, and when I'm around you, there are some women I'm around, and I am very stressed. I'm very stressed around them, and feels like every bit of energy is drained when I'm around them. And then, that it may not have nothing to do with them. It's just how they are. And that's just how it affects me, but I prefer to be in a situation where I feel at peace.
Yeah. Nah, that makes a lot of sense. It's like, damn, I lost my example. Never mind. It's gone.
All good.
It's okay.
It's all good. Anything else you gotta say about? I know you moved on, but
no, it's like important. It's like it's nice having somebody there that when you want to go off on somebody, you tell them what you wanted to say instead of saying it to that person.
Facts.
I was doing this the other day. My homeboy was talking about something, and I wanted to be like, "Hey, bruh, do better, nigga." But then I was like, I texted Jada, "Hey, man, hey, babe, this and happened," and I'm like, "Why even do this like that?" And blah blah blah. And then she'd be like, "Jalen, show him, don't judge him." And I'm like, "Oh, you're right. All right." I just hit him with a, "Nah, you got it next time, bro."
Hey, man.
But like I meant it. But like at the same time, it's like it's good to have that sounding board. Not even a sounding board, because it's like, no, I want her to be able to do the same to me, which she does. But
no, yeah, because I'm definitely the same. Like I'm like that
even
with
with you,
wife.
fool. I do the same thing. Like you say something piss me off, I say it to Jada, and then
come on now. I actually, like it's the same thing over here.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Brother, half the time,
we having arguments with ourselves.
Yeah.
Trying to talk to each other.
But even with my wife, I see my wife start texting an essay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't need all that. Don't do all that.
Yeah.
just say okay. And we ain't gotta respond. We ain't gotta text back.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing or not when I do that. But at least from my perspective, I just can't fade letting people get the most out of me.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna like do the most.
Nah, I feel you.
On top of that, my words are terrible. So even if I did spaz somebody, if I'm gonna spaz on you, I want it to come out the right way. But it's not.
That's why I swing. That's why I swing.
Well, y'all, on that note,
that's why you swing.
On that note, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please leave us a 5-star rating. Leave us a review. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. All right, hit the like button. Hit the notification button so you know when we drop a video.
What they say, bing bong, nigga?
Bing bong.
They say bing bong. Yeah, that's what they say. Hit that notification bell.
Stay blessed. Stay black. This is No Clearance Podcast.
Peace.
Peace.